What is up, everybody? Jerry with Dividend Up Trading back for another video. We're going to be talking about Ater today. Wasn't able to post a video yesterday, but wanted to run out today. I know you guys have been checking out some of this stuff over the last couple of days regarding this particular company and this particular trade. So just going to jump right in. Before I get started, though, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button down at the bottom of this window. That way you guys can share it with the rest of the community and helps me know that you guys want to see more videos just like this one. On the day yesterday, so Ater, remember the day before, I said that this thing was probably going to end up consolidating, right? Which is exactly what it did. Okay, I'm going to make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. And then I said, don't be surprised if we bounce off of this ascending level of support and we start running, which is exactly what we freaking did. Because of the fact that it was so oversold, the RSI was so low, and the MACD indicator was so down, there was just no other way for the stock to run but up. So it was kind of what I was forecasting, just looking at those two indicators specifically. And we did. I mean, we started off red on the day. I think we were down anywhere from like 5 to 6%, and we finished up 11 on the day, so which was substantial. And then in the after hours, we continued to run. We finished up another 3.5% in the after hours and closed the after hours at $11.45. So this is just going to be a quick technical analysis where I could see this thing going on Monday, and then also going to check over at the Ortex status, see if we had any major changes there, and then let you guys go and enjoy your weekend. So let's jump over to Ortex first. So with Ortex, so utilization went up. So currently 99.61%. The short interest change went up 5.1% yesterday on the intraday. So return shares, we had 812,000 versus 1.6 million borrowed against, for a net borrow change of 792,000 borrowed against Ater. Now, again, these numbers here are still pretty significant. Here, let me jump over so y'all can see what I'm seeing. So right here, so this is the short interest change that I was talking about, and then this is the return, borrow, and then whatever the net borrow was. Okay, now this again is live on the day for yesterday. The current short interest of the free float as of yesterday was 64.14%. The cost to borrow minimum for those lendable shares is basically 75% for the minimum annual interest rate, and the max is 259.5% for a net average for the cost to borrow is just under 220% annually. Now, here's also something that's substantial. The shares on loan continues to go up. We're just under 20% there for a gain at 15.5 million borrowed against. The free float on loan has gone up 20%. So 72.73% of the free float is out on loan right now, which is incredible. And I mean, all these numbers are just continuing to increase, which tells me that these shorts are just continuing to add to their position. So honestly, I mean, at this point, it's a better time. There's not a better time to buy than right now, which is what I'm continuing to do. I think at one point, I'd got in like right at $11, like right when it had hit support. So it was like right around this. Yeah, so it was like 11.20 or so is when I initially bought in. And then when we dropped down into the mid nines, I averaged all the way down basically to the bottom of this support right here, like right around, like 980 or so. And then I just rode the wave back up. So all that money I was putting in, I was able to switch it from a loss to a gain. Now that's the best way to do it. If you're planning your trade, you need to have some sort of contingency plan. So for me, my plan was, okay, I'm going to enter in at 11 because that's where it was starting to establish support. And if it breaks that support, I need to make sure that I need to watch and then average myself down whenever we start to bottom out and flatline so that we can go back up, which is exactly what I did. And that's how I was able to take advantage whenever we rode that wave back up. So in terms of the technical analysis side, again, in my videos, you guys know how adamant I am about this thing running and how there's still more on the table. I still believe that. Let me check out for you guys level of support. So we have this one here at 12.50. We have another one pretty much right at $12. And then from there, We have 13. Yeah, because I remember checking out these. Like a lot of these are just the mid-range 13 for even numbers. But ideally, I mean, if we could work our way all the way back up to that intraday high the after-hour high from the 13th, this thing's going to run probably $25-$30 easy. Especially if we're continuing to get this momentum and the RSI stays relatively cool during that time. But I'm ideally looking for a huge amount of FOMO that missed out for the last half of the day Friday. That's going to jump in on Monday. So that's kind of what I would expect there. If we don't and we break down, we still have levels of support around 1050, 1040, and then right around $10. So again, it would just be a rinse and repeat, and we're still respecting that ascending level of support. So if we do break through support, we do have this ascending level right here that I would expect us to bounce off of. So just something to keep an eye on. Again, keep in mind, none of this is a guarantee. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. So please trade at your own risk. Make sure you are trading your plan and planning your trade, and stick to those convictions. Do not deter yourself from those two things. Okay, it's going to make you a very, very successful trader, and will keep you disciplined whenever you're entering and exiting positions, so that you're not having regrets on the table in terms of, I shouldn't have bought now, or I shouldn't have sold then. Okay, so keep that in mind. Other than that, that'll wrap it up for this one. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the football. I'm going to be watching LSU tonight. Go Tigers. And then I'm going to be watching the Texans on Sunday. So I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.